Oh, that's a pile, isn't it?
Well, you'll work over that. Oh yeah. Nearly tipped the egg part over that.
Good thing it's on 3 metre centres, not 2 metres. Well, good morning everybody to this wonderful morning. There's been a little bit of fog about. Yeah, you can see in the distance it's just lifting a little bit, but absolutely beautiful. Just taking my jacket off, slight breeze, wonderful. But don't want to be too positive too early in the day. We're here at the development block, and we do have quite a few things going on. I think last time you guys were updated, what was happening? We were planting, we had to use the fire harrows on the linseed. So that was last week. Today's the 22nd of May. And yeah, we're just sort of getting back into going again because we had quite a bit of rain. So there was between like 1 inch or 2 inches of rain around. So that's really good for what was already in the ground. But yeah, just held us up a little bit with the planting of the wheat. But yeah, that's a good problem to have for us. So, but yes, there's been quite a few things happen in the last few days since I've talked to you guys. Not so much here, but just in the world. So we've got there's the ongoing drought down in down south of, well, in Victoria and South Australia. Really feeling for the guys, battling out that. Plus all the the fire tax levy stuff. That's just, yeah, I don't even know. Don't want to get started on that. And also, yeah, we've got the floods happening sort of currently down on the mid-north coast of New South Wales. So it's just, yeah, we've got to just be thankful for the good days, because yeah, there's plenty of people battling through not such a good day at the moment. Now, what we're up to right this second is I'm going to do a little bit of work on the rogator. Looks like all the issues with the the belt came off the water pump and then pressurized the system and blew the head or the overflow tank out. So that's all fixed. That's all been going well. Haven't had any more issues. And yeah, currently the only thing we've got to fix, and I did pull it apart yesterday so I could order parts, is the little the banjo pump here, which is basically so we can suck from a tank, and yeah, that just fills the tank. So you technically don't need like your little petrol pump to fill this, but yeah, you don't, it's not 100% necessary, but it is nice to have. So I've got to punch out that seal there, put a new seal in there that was leaking. The impeller's a bit sad, and yeah, this is the kit for the pump. They give you a few different options. There's your O-ring, big O-ring, there's impellers, there's all different types. But yeah, we don't need any of them except that one. So in the kit they just give you all of them, so that's what they do. But yeah, a few more O-rings and the seal, which should stop it piddling out water while we're using it. So I'll just get set here, guys, and I'll stick you up, and I'll it's just, everything's so much harder to do one-handed, and I will talk to you guys. Get out. Oh, it's got another wrapper on it. Anyway, there's a seal in there. I'll get it out. I'll put you guys up somewhere. I'll get myself sorted. Then we'll tackle this. Well, that's mostly done. I did forget to grab a little keyway for the hydraulic pump. So the shaft that goes from that into the back of that, I did forget to grab that. It's on the bench over there. So there's only 2 bolts to put that back in once I've got the keyway in. It will not work very well without that. So I'll tidy up the bit of mess here and go grab that, put that on, and then I'll talk to you guys in a minute when I'm testing it. So we'll find out together whether that worked or not, or whether like everything else we seem to touch lately, we've got to do it twice. Well, I've primed the pump, so I've let all the air out of the pump so I don't damage it. So this is the one to turn that pump I just repaired on, and we should hear it load up and it'll put pump water back through into the tank. And one way we can see if it is working is this here. If this has got good, well, I can see it's working. I've still got that tap open. So water's going in, and this should have good pressure. Except it's sucking air, I can hear it. There we go. Should build pressure. There we go. Look at that. Beauty. I'll go and have a look if it's leaking. That fog is coming down. I felt the air just got quite cool, and then that's coming down now, so there's a bit of a something going on there. A little tiny leak from this fitting here. I can adjust that. That's all the water from where I let it. Righto. Oh, seems to be working. Well, we've got all the rogator sorted, I think, so it's ready to be called upon when needed. So yes, this fog and cooler weather that's just rolled in, I think I spoke too soon this morning when I said it was a beautiful day. Still pretty good, but we probably won't be able to get going with the planter today, and yeah, we just won't be able to get the fire cranking to burn the linseed stubble good enough. So anyway, that's all right. We've got other stuff to carry on with. So currently, while I was working on the rogator, JD was finishing off cleaning the linseed out of this thing. We're not putting this thing back in the linseed stubble. It's just many headaches. So what happens is you think it should be fine because you just got one disc that should cut through, but that's not going to cut linseed straw. It's some tough stuff. But yeah, and then it wraps around all these bolts in there and the bearing in there, and then wraps up and chews out the bearing. So yeah, it's just not really designed for that. So yes, basically any planter doesn't like linseed. I don't know, I haven't heard of anyone that has good luck planting in the linseed stubble, but to be fair, we probably should just be burning it you know, a couple of months before sowing time, or a month, just to save some of these problems. But we keep thinking maybe we can get through it. Maybe we can. So Brad's actually on the rock picker. He's in his happy place. It's probably too wet to be really doing that, but anyway, he's doing it. And JD's just under this one. And what's the plan here, JD? You got some taking off some press wheels.
Hopefully they get the straw from, well, that's from a header, the gold stuff.
Yeah.
Hopefully try and make it flow through the mud.
So because it's too wet, yeah, and too wet and linseed stubble is just bad news. But so yeah, what's happening is one of the header one wasn't chopping as well as we wanted it to. Where did we work out what the problem was?
They think it might be the beater after the rotors, not quite throwing it.
Yeah, yeah. So I think maybe the beater in the header is worn, or not throwing it all the way over, so all of it's not making it to the chopper. So you've got some bits that are going yeah, out the normal spreader, which it's leaving this sort of stuff, which is a very matted mess of very strong material. So and then you obviously come through that, the mud mixed in with it builds up on the coulter, and then it jams up there, and then it bulldozes, and then yeah, just catches on everything. So the theory is that you're currently pulling off the press wheels on some of them. So that's this whole one here, because yeah, that's just going to be one less thing to cause trouble.
Because usually they sit there and they actually bulldoze in here, like it fills all this.
Yeah, so what happens is when you've got a press wheel just here, like JD was saying, then you've got this here bulldozing a bit, catching a bit, and then it creates a bit of a wall, so it's sort of building up there and it can't flow through. So the theory is that we're just opening it up a bit to yeah, to get away from that. But it's I'll show you. Actually, there was a good one over here after I just. So yeah, this is the sort of thing. Anytime you got something that turns, this is what happens. And you'll go clean that out, do 50 meters, and it'll be doing that again. So. Right, well, what I'm going to do, I'm in the process of doing a little bit of cleaning. So what I also have is this grease gun holder I've had down here for months. I brought it down here and I haven't fitted it. So it's actually one I 3D printed. And yeah, I've had one on the back of my ute. I initially wasn't going to worry about selling them online on our website because I didn't know how well they would go, but I've since had one on the back of my ute since harvest, and absolutely it's copped a beating, and the grease gun's never fallen out and works fine, so works really good. So the initial plan was just to have it as storage in a workshop, but seems to work all right on the ute as well. So if you are interested, go and check it out on our website. It should be up there, and yeah, I think they'll fit most of the 450 gram cartridge type grease guns, so your McNaught or your alum lube or whatever I think they're the red ones. Can't find one. Oh yeah, this, like, so your standard blue ones here fit really well, and yeah, you can little clip where you can put the nozzle or the hose, so it's not just going everywhere. Should be fine. I did have another one somewhere, but I don't know where it went. Brad's back from his rock picking adventures. Balanced diet. What, chocolate and a banana? Oh no, is that beef jerky? Bit of roughage. Well, might have to lift it up for him. You too big, are you? Trying to wipe out the stacks. Yeah, you're right. How full are you going? Pretty full. Right, so we've got chickpeas, seed chickpeas in here that we're going to put in the truck, obviously, for when we're get cranking on sowing the chickpeas, probably tomorrow now with the weather. Well, it's all going to plan so far. These old silos, didn't quite make them high enough to get the hopper in, but we're making do. Righto guys, well, the big truckie's with us now. Show us your phone, show us your scales.
What do you want on the phone?
Your scales. show us how many tons in there.
Well, I'll reiterate, we're on farm, so it doesn't matter if we're overloaded.
So we're overloaded, but we're not going on the road.
So, yeah.
36 total.
28, because we had 10 tonne of third in there, so
yeah.
Yeah, that's about fine.
So, makes it a lot easier with this sort of stuff, because you can calculate how many, well, you know how many hectares you're going to sow, so you can calculate how much seed you need. So then you can just give yourself an extra couple 100 kilos as backup, but yeah, you don't end up with sort of tons left over that you got a double handle. So yeah, no, it's very, very much a luxury.
Down at the flat rock, and Craig and I probably should have scored it that day. But anyway, we had 100 kilos left a week.
Did you forget your camera again?
It's still in the dozer.
So yeah, you had with the scales on the truck, you're able to get it, so you only had 100 kilos left over. Yeah, right. and because the new air cart is a bit more accurate, so
the fertiliser run out on that one run because we don't want to.
We don't want any left over, so you're right.
Didn't even have to alter the rate. I was pleased, but
that's the dream. And that the grain line auger at the back's been going good. It's poking through there.
Oh, it's been real good, yeah. Once the set it up and get the hopper in the right spot.
Yeah, so this is the grain line one, which you guys have seen, I'm sure. And yeah, we got them to put this trapdoor in because, yeah, just to make it so you could clean it out. You could get the stuff out of there when you're changing seed or whatever. And then Dad made up a custom quick release hose clamp thing, whatever you want to call it, and a little bit of an extra tube there to, yeah, you can just direct it a little bit if you're not 100% accurate into the hopper. But yeah, the remote system's been working good. We did have that issue when we first got it, where it broke the little, where that welds onto the shaft, but we yeah, we fixed that up. It was just one of those things. I'm sure 99.9% of them don't do that, but it did for us, so it's just how it is sometimes. But yeah, very good. And Brad's mucking around with the hydraulics for days, it seemed like. It's been working good, so that's a tick. So we can use the hoist, we can lift it up and down and use the auger at the same time. So yeah, very, very nice. I'm almost as bad as Phil. I left you guys attached to the silo there and forgot about yous. Then I couldn't remember where I put you. So anyway, we're back. Now it's progressing through the day. JD is actually sowing in the linseed stubble, and with the sun out and everything, it's going pretty good. Those press wheels, taking those press wheels out has helped a lot. Just on that, yeah, on the tram lines where the header was just, yeah, dumping those big piles of linseed that wasn't quite chopped properly. So yeah, that's really helping. He's able to in-row sow. Yeah, so he's going well, I think. But what I'm going to do is, well, Phil just wanted me to come and check the headers while we're here. We've still got to do a pre-season check and all of that. I don't think we've got any major sort of issues like we have the last few years, whether it be, you know, bush, like some of the main bushes. I think it's all pretty okay. There's a couple of things we need to do. Don't think we swallowed any rocks, so we don't have to pull out rotors, hopefully, not this time. But yes, I'll go through and I'll start them up and just give them a bit of a check over, get everything running, get the air conditioning running, all that sort of stuff. It all does it a lot of good just to give them a spin every few weeks. And yeah, also get the mice, rat's nest, whatever else is in there. Yeah, get them out of there. So, just disturb their home a bit. So I'll come up, check we've got fluids. We've got the panels out here because we gave them a fairly thorough clean, and also helps things not nesting in there. Just a quick check, make sure there is some oil, which there is, and hopefully they should just fire up. It's good, this shed. We even though it is a fair way away from the main farm, it is nice having this big shed where we can fit all our harvest gear in, because, you know, obviously you don't use it for like 9 months of the year or 10 months of the year. So depending how much winter crop and summer crop you're doing, but yeah, it is good. Fitting 2 headers, one in front of the other, is pretty crazy. Doesn't smell like mice in here. That's a bonus. There we go. Give it a bit of a wriggle. You know what that means. I left the rear ladder down. That means I can't engage the rotors to give them a spin, so I've got to get all the way down to do that. Just can't win sometimes. But anyway, I'll do that. I'll be back. Okay, I did move a couple of vehicles a little further away that were behind here, in case, you know, a bolt, a nut or something's sitting there, and when I start it up it goes flying through a windscreen, so don't want that. Let's see, I'll turn the aircon down so I can hear if any noises are happening. See the bit of dust coming out. So yeah, check the aircon. Oh, that's the other thing I've got to test is the auger. Now the tarp's over there. Oh, nothing's in there. Just got to check because some of the guards are there, but as long as there's no guards in the where the auger is. And it is a dirty windscreen, yes. It's there. See if we got any mice come out the end. Yeah, it's quite often you get a few chopped up rats or mice. But we did do a pretty good job cleaning it all out, so I don't think there would be much grain in there. Yeah, I'll do the same here. Right, let's see if this one does it. Perfect. Guys, you're not going to believe this, and I bet you all saw it and were screaming at me, put the ladder up, put the ladder up. You're just going to have to walk back down there and do it. Yep, forgot the ladder. Deary me. Well guys, it's afternoon is well and truly here. So Brad's here. He said let's go have a look, see what JD's up to, see what sort of mess is being made. So we're currently yeah, on our way. We can see JD down there, but yeah, this is a linseed stubble and you can see there's a bit of a mess with blockages, and that's what happens when you try and plant when it's wet. It all builds up with mud and straw. But it is amazing what he is getting through, considering. But yeah,
we'll have a look, get an action shot in a second.
Yeah,
he might be running away from us there.
He might be. He might have seen us coming. He's gone.
Yeah, well, that's not ideal, but
no, because that'll be a big mound of dirt
that you'll hit in the row gator.
Oh yeah, hopefully that's not on the tram line. Doesn't look like it. I think JD's pretty mindful though. He doesn't. He tries to drag it off the tram line before it dumps out. So that's good.
Well,
what's going on, JD?
Why we Grant?
Are you just going to turn the key off and go home and come back Monday?
It's not in the right song and the mum will stop turning this thing.
Yeah. It's not pleasant. Take all the press wheels off.
Yeah. Well, what you do, I'll run up there so we can get an action shot.
Yeah, I might even put this in slow motion.
I'll turn around that way and I'll go with it not turning.
Yeah, slow motion of all the wheels not turning. We'll go up. How close are you going to get, Brad?
Just so we don't get a heap of comments saying we're nuffs, which we already know. But we would pull all the scrapers off, or we'd wait a couple of days. But we've only literally got like 30 hectares or something to go. So we're just trying to, without spending a day on the planter, changing it all over for these conditions, we're just trying to scrape through. So that's why it's looking a little bit ragged, okay?
This is not
easy on the comments.
This isn't ideal, and we're not claiming that it is.
If we didn't have the linseed straw, we'd be fine.
Yeah. No, that's the other thing. If you haven't experienced linseed, you're missing out. No, you are missing out on a lot of life experience, I think.
Yeah, well, a lot of learning. self-examination.
Self-reflection.
Oh yeah, that wheel cleared again, see? Now it's passing through.
So do we tell them that we want them to remind us to say end of February to burn all our linseed sowing?
We decided we got it ready, but we decided not to because we'd give it a try. We are regretting it.
Well, but we got 2 mil of rain. It did work.
Yeah.
It was working fine, and then we got 2 mil of rain, and then that just just did it. Yeah.
It worked fine. He's cracked it.
Ooh, that's a pile, isn't it?
Right, it'll work over that. Oh yeah. Now we tipped the egg cart over.
Good thing it's on 3 metre centres, not 2 metres. So there's another little patch that might work a bit better, and we've got to get there first and show JD. And I don't know of this crossing, but Brad's confident there's a crossing here somewhere. So we might end up with a jackknife planter. Here we go, we're pioneering it. Doesn't look great, Brad. That doesn't look great. I haven't been through here.
Have you?
Nah.
Yeah.
Didn't know it was there. Didn't know it was a crossing.
Well, there you go. We put rock in there, and yeah.
I'll see if the planter tips over, eh?
Yeah, we'll turn around.
Oh, not too far. The sun will be in my eyes.
Look at that. Nearly like farming in Montana.
There's a Rocky Mountain, look.
Yeah, Rocky Mountains. Show them our linseed there.
Oh yeah, linseed's coming up. Man, she's thick.
Yes. Very thick.
I think it's going to be a nice sunset tonight too.
Got a friend in Montana. He sent me a photo.
Yeah.
He reckons he was out here a couple of months ago. He said, oh man, it's pretty country out here. It's funny.
He said that?
Yeah, he said that. And I'm thinking, oh, I reckon over there it's pretty country. He said, oh, it's just like...
But it's probably pretty.
Like it's pretty in the
It's pretty in summer, maybe. Well, we're getting close to winter. No, is it? No, not yet.
Yeah.
June.
Yeah, no,
June's the start of winter. We're in May still.
Are we? Oh, June's winter.
Yeah, so
Yeah, right.
we're almost in winter, and we're in t-shirts, enjoying a beautiful sun.
Exactly.
So, we're on our road here now, guys. So we're going to follow this.
We go there.
We're going to follow this to the destination. It's only a couple of 3 hectares or something, and then JD's probably going to knock off, and we'll attack it all tomorrow. But what we're probably going to have to do, I think there's enough waffling for today in this video. So we'll leave it there, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll catch you in the next one.